"Dad, can you please buy me the costume?" My son begged me for the 10th time that week. "I need it, Dad. I can't live without it." I didn't know what to say. I knew that if I said no, he would just keep begging me. And if I said yes, he would just ask me for money for something else. And that's when I had an idea. I grabbed a piece of paper and came up with a way for him to earn money through chores. Each chore was worth a certain amount of money. If he took out the trash, he'd get $2. Doing the dishes was worth $3. When I was done writing, I presented the piece of paper to Wyatt, and he shook my hand. "Yes, I will follow this and earn money. I'm going to do so many chores that I will earn enough money to buy the Invisible Woman costume in 4 days. I'd do anything for that costume, Dad. Anything." I wish I knew the real meaning behind why he wanted the costume so badly. And on Monday, he followed the chore list perfectly. The kitchen was so polished I could see my reflection on the floor. As I admired his work, I heard him whispering to himself, "It's gonna be worth it when I get that costume. It's gonna be so worth it." On Tuesday, the dog yard was completely tidied for the first time in months. When I went to congratulate him, he was hunched over his laptop and slammed it shut the second he heard my footsteps. "Just researching the costume, Dad." By Wednesday, he was organizing the garage without being asked. I could have sworn I was Parent of the Year, but on Friday, I walked in the door and moldy dishes were piled in the sink again. The house was a complete mess, and I knew he'd completely given up on the chore system. I went to find Wyatt to find out why, and he was in his room playing his video game. "What happened to doing the chores?" He didn't look up from the screen. "Nah, I ain't doing it." My eyes started twitching with stress because now it felt like we were going backwards. "What do you mean?" He pulled up his notebook and showed me the math. "According to the chore system that you came up with, I already did enough chores to have enough money to buy the costume." I stood there with my mouth open in shock. He was right, but I still didn't understand why he'd worked so hard for a stupid video game costume. Until that night when I opened Wyatt's laptop to make sure the payment actually went through. That's when I saw the search history. How to make the Invisible Woman's video game costume actually turn invisible to see what's underneath. Suddenly, everything made sense.